Livia with Austin Underground, and I'm here at the Empire Control Room with Sarah and the Sundays. How are you guys today?
We're good. Doing great.
Chilling.
So, how did you guys feel about that show? I know it kind of like almost kicks off your upcoming tour. How'd it go?
That was like mind-blowing, I think.
Yeah.
Probably the most mind-blowing part about it is the fact that like so many people just know the lyrics to our songs.
Yeah.
Third time, and our second time headline. Yeah, we played outside once, inside 3 times.
Okay. Has it gotten like more people like singing along and stuff each time?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, big time.
This was a huge jump from last time too.
Yeah.
This was like, I was just shocked. Like I had to almost stop singing at one point because I was like,
Just
what is
cheesing.
happening?
And you can. That's what people do.
Yeah.
Put the mic out. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So I know you guys just did a cover of "Losing My Religion" recently. Are you guys like big R.E.M fans?
Our manager is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were recording our album and he was FaceTiming us and he was like, you know, I really think you guys have like an extra day in the studio like that you don't need. Like, you should try to cover maybe an R.E.M song. I don't know, maybe "Losing My Religion." Just my input, like, you know, but who am I? And then we
did exactly that.
yeah, we just covered it. So. Yeah.
But yeah, he and a couple other people have compared us to R.E.M.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So we've heard that a lot, and so it kind of felt like something we could work with.
Yeah. I know you guys are like pretty big fans of Peach Pit and Pine Grove, bands like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel more influenced by like that kind of music, or like what are your biggest influences for this record?
Kind of all over.
Yeah.
I'd say. I think mix-wise, there's a lot of
Peach
Pine
Pit.
Grove and Peach Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the.
It's kind of the live, just like live sounding, like alternative rock stuff type stuff where it doesn't sound like nothing sounds programmed. We like definitely paid attention to trying to like maintain the live feel through recording it on the computer and editing it and like making sure everything sounded good but not too good. And I think a lot of that especially Pine Grove, like the way they record is very like it sounds like you're in the room with them.
Yeah.
So I think that was roughly the goal.
How has that like songwriting process changed from your last album to this one? I know it's probably like more collaborative now that you're all here in Austin. Is there any other ways like that it's changed besides that?
I wouldn't say there's anything super specific that's changed. I think every song is a new song, and so it's a different journey every time. So I don't like me specifically. I don't really have much of a process, a set way to start and finish a song. I kind of just if I feel like writing a song, I write a song and start with whatever makes the most sense first, and it's different every time. So
I think a lot of it too is the statement about the cups. We kind of recorded across the country. Liam and Brendan were at Boulder at the time, and I had already dropped out, so I was back home, and so that process was definitely more like it was just slower, and there was more like lag time between an idea getting finished and then sending it to everybody else, and everybody else gives their feedback. And nowadays it's like Liam just walks downstairs and it's like, I have a song, and then he plays it, and then we play it or we give feedback or whatever. And so I think just living together is like definitely expedited that process pretty severely, but I don't think it's drastically different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys all tend to like write individually and then bring stuff to each other?
Our parts, I mean.
Yeah.
It's usually I'll start a song and just kind of make the bones of the song, and then bring it to everyone else, and everyone else will fill in the parts that either I didn't do or that I didn't do very well. That they could definitely do better. So it usually goes that way. People just fill in the parts, and we kind of usually do it together. Once there's sort of the structure of the song is there, then we will play it out together and try to just jam it out until we like what we're playing.
That's cool. Yeah. Are there any bands that you guys are hoping to like tour with soon in the future, or bands that you've seen live recently that like inspired you?
I mean, Peach Pit would be a dream.
Yeah.
But
kind of a little bit of a larky band, but the Nude Party,
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
They're just, like, the sickest band. And like there's so many of them, and they're like a real touring band. They're like always on the road, and I think that'd be cool. But it's really like anybody that we would want to see,
Mm-hmm.
we want to play with them.
yeah.
We like a lot of bands. There are a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's so
I
many
play with the
artists
Rolling
that-
Stones, like
Yeah.
whoever, you know.
Paul
Yeah.
McCartney.
So what like specific ways do you think your concerts have changed, like as you guys have grown in popularity, or like what are your favorite things to see?
I think like a big thing is like headlining shows, because we haven't really done that. We've only played a couple headlining shows, and I think when you're playing a concert and all the people there, most of the people there are coming to see you, it's a different feel. Just like what we were saying earlier, with like people knowing the songs or like things like that, it feels like a stronger connection with the audience as opposed to people who like, even if they like it, it's just like, oh, there's this new band that I'm seeing. It's like a different sense of connection, I guess, with the
Yeah.
audience. And that's been like a pretty big change.
And like working with the show as like a entity, like before we had management and all that, we were just playing shows and then posting it on our story as promo, like that was all we did. But nowadays, like we treat shows like a bigger project.
Right.
It's like a month-long thing of promotion and all sorts of, you know, advertising, and so shows just as they're growing have a bigger impact in our lives, like throughout the time, other than just playing
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which used to be like that.
Are you guys involved in that like advertising and promotion process?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean we still like totally run all our social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get scorned for how we run our social media. But,
It's hard.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough stuff.
Social media is
Yeah, I mean, you know, we try our best, but at the end of the day, you know, it's about the music for us. So I think
Yeah.
all the show stuff, all the promo stuff is just kind of like to make playing more fun with more people. It's like that's kind of our end goal at the end of the day.
Yeah. And so what show are you guys most excited, like what city to play on this upcoming tour?
I think Toronto personally.
Yeah.
Or Montreal.
Yeah.
Those two are gonna be.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Holyoke.
Yeah.
Just because like so we're from Connecticut, we're playing a show in Holyoke, which is like 40 minutes from Connecticut.
Okay.
So like a lot of our family's gonna be there, and people who haven't been able to see us play for like 3, 4, or 5 years.
It's
So
a different show.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of see that.
Yeah.
Or to like see our family in the audience.
I'm sure people are going to be really excited. They looked really excited and pumped today at the show. So where can we find you guys? Like on social media? Where can we listen to your music?
We're just
All
about
over.
everywhere. Sarah and the Sundays on Instagram, Spotify. Twitter is Sarah the Sundays because of the 20 character limit.
We got a website now, a new website.
We do have a new
Sarah
website.
Sundays.com that has all those links.
Yeah, SarahandtheSundays.com.
All of
TikTok,
it.
Sarah and the Sundays.
YouTube, you know.
Just give us a Google, yeah.
You should Google it.
It's worth the Google.
Okay, great. Well, I'm Livia from Austin Underground. Make sure to check out and follow Sarah and the Sundays and follow Austin Underground. Bye.